in your stand-up and in your whole career in comedy, you've been a little obsessed with chain food restaurants, and you love to show them the respect that you feel that they're due.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to be known as the comic that gives a lot of love to chain restaurants.
I know, I can see it. I mean, I definitely, I have my favorites. What do you love? What are the chain restaurants that you really love?
Well, I talk about Chili's a lot because I grew up going there. They were the fancy restaurant that you would go to after church on Sundays. So that's always a favorite. Hooters is a big part of my life.
Can I ask you something? I'm being honest. I never went to a Hooters because I thought I can't go to a Hooters because I don't want people thinking I'm going there to look at the ladies or whatever. Yeah. But I've always been intrigued. How's the food at Hooters?
I mean, I'm a fan. I love the chicken wings. That's why I go. I mean, my whole family actually, I was joking about my mom. She's been with us every trip.
You take your mom to Hooters?
Yeah, she loved Hooters, and we would go because you could get a ton of chicken wings, and we had a big family, and it was like the perfect place to feed a bunch of people, and the food's really good. They have tater tots. It's a dream come true for us.
Yeah, where else are you going to get tater tots, Fortune? You act like you found a golden doubloon. They have bags of them in the freezer aisle.
You had to go to an elementary school to get tater tots before Hooters introduced them. Now they're everywhere, but I feel like they were ahead of their time.
What's your favorite thing on the Chili's menu? If one thing you could have.
Triple dipper. I mean, it's an appetizer, but you get to choose 3 things, Conan, and I'm talking about boneless buffalo wings, southwestern egg rolls, and some sliders. The fact that I know this is very disturbing.
I love that that's an appetizer too.
I know. Let's start with 3 things.
Let's start with these 3 incredible foods. Also, would you say a southwestern egg roll?
Egg roll, yeah.
I didn't know such a thing existed. That's fantastic.
Conan, I feel like I'm opening your world to a whole new way of living.
You know, first of all, Chili's has to love you because you've got me talking about Chili's now, and this is basically a free ad. Neither one of us is getting paid.
We're not.
Does Chili's ever show you the love for all that you've done for them?
I have to say, they do show me a lot of love. They're like a grandmother that sends things on like holidays. I will get like a Christmas sweater out of the blue with like Chili's all over it, or they send candles. If it's like a President's Day, they send like margaritas. They're pretty great. Right. And then after my Netflix special came out, because I talked about them on the Netflix special, they were going to, for my show in Dallas, where the headquarters is, they were going to cater my green room with Chili's. I felt like I had won an Emmy. It was the greatest day of my life when they told me this.
That actually sounds better than winning an Emmy, I have to say.
Yes.
An Emmy is a sharp thing that just gets in the way pretty quickly. But yeah, that sounds amazing.
It's pretty great. I wish that all of a sudden we just had a triple dipper come into frame right now, but no, we are not getting paid for this.
Well, once this goes out and airs, I think you and I are getting, you know what we want is, I got once from Arby's. Arby's gave me like a special card that apparently
really?
I can walk in, and it's like silver. I don't know why. I think I mentioned them on the show, and they sent me this card that I could hold up, and it gets me like a free roast beef sandwich at Arby's. And the only thing is, I just felt like I can't use that. Because I just felt bad about going into an Arby's and saying, I'll have this sandwich, and all right, well, there you go, Mr. O'Brien. Oh, and here's another thing. Not gonna pay. This is on you, buddy. I wasn't gonna do that. That felt terrible.
Yeah, I get that. Because you feel like you got to at least buy like some curly fries with it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And then they gave me a card for that. So, no, can't do it.
Women in cards.
Lenny, I walk around. My wallet is just filled with give me this for free fast food cards.
But you never use them.
I don't use them. I know I should. It's just terrible. But I'm always thinking, why did they give this to me at the stage of my life where I don't need it? There was a whole stage of my life in my 20s where a fast food card would have been very much appreciated. But no,
that's the
didn't get it
irony
then.
of all the free stuff that celebrities
I know.
get. They
I
can
know.
afford it now.
It's crazy.